Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to be doing a 20-minute weighted booty workout. So you will need some equipment for today's workout. Today I'm using a set of heavy dumbbells, so a set of 25-pound dumbbells for a total of 50 pounds. You can use whatever you have access to and whatever suits your strength levels. I also have a medium strength booty band, and then you're also going to need a elevated surface. Today I'm using a chair, but you can use a table or whatever you have around the house will work. Just make sure it is of appropriate height. This workout's gonna be really easy to follow, so just make sure that you can see your screen so you can follow along with me. And without further ado, let's get to it. All right guys, so we're first gonna start off with some glute activation using our band. So the band is on, and first up we're gonna do some side steps. You're gonna step to the side, keeping the same level, just firing up that side booty. Next up, we are going right away into just some regular banded squats. So regular squat stance. Feel the resistance on those knees. Keep those knees pressing outward. You can take these nice and slow. Don't let those knees cave inward. You really want to feel the resistance the whole time. All right away we're gonna do the same thing, repeating again with those side steps. All right, getting ready to go into our squats. Last 30 seconds of this activation portion. Good, we're taking a 30-second rest. You can take that band off. Next up, you're going to need one dumbbell or two, depending on how heavy your dumbbells are. We are going to do a weighted sumo squat. So feet are a little bit further than regular squat stance. Your toes are pointed outward. You're holding the dumbbell like so, coming down, keeping that chest lifted, and coming up, keeping the tension on the glutes. We're not coming all the way up and hinging those hips forward. Knees are slightly bent and body is slightly forward. Here we go. Down and up. Push through those heels so you feel it in that glute. Good. All right, next up, we are going to do some kickbacks. I'm just going to use my chair for support. So we're gonna do 30 seconds on each leg. You're hinging at the hips, just using that glute, pressing it back, squeezing, holding at the top, and then bringing it in. Getting ready to switch legs. Really feel that squeeze in that glute and hold. Keep that core tight so you're not using that lower back. Good. All right, we're taking a 1 minute rest. We're gonna repeat that superset again, starting off with our weighted sumo squats and then moving into our kickbacks. So really think about mind to muscle connection here. Really think about those glutes, especially at the bottom of this squat. You're either going to not have your glutes engaged or you're going to push through those heels and you'll really feel it in those glutes. So just make sure you're thinking of that during this exercise. Getting ready, here we go. Almost think like you're wearing your resistance band right now and you're pressing those knees outward. You'll feel it in those glutes as you're coming down. Make sure you're coming all the way down in that squat. Last one. Good. All right, we're moving into our kickbacks. Really think about keeping that core nice and tight. Just moving that working leg. Getting ready to switch legs. Good. We are moving into our second superset. So we are going to do a weighted exercise and a banded exercise. The first exercise that we're going to do with weights is a plain and simple deadlift. And then our second exercise, we'll be going to the ground and doing a banded glute bridge. So I'm getting my dumbbells ready for my deadlift. When you're doing this deadlift, I really want you to think about hinging at the hips, sending those hips back almost like somebody's pulling you from behind, sitting into those heels. You'll feel it in those glutes and use this as your hinge point to come up and squeeze those glutes at the top. Here we go, 45 seconds of deadlifts. Also make sure that you're keeping your chin tucked. Everything is in a straight line.
Blah.
Last one. Good. Weights aside, band on, and to the ground. We're gonna do some glute bridges. Now think about tucking that booty under and pressing your lower back into the floor. It might seem a little bit awkward, but that's gonna ensure that you're protecting your lower back and also engaging your glutes properly. Sit into those heels and press those hips all the way up to the sky. Feel that resistance on the band. Don't let your knees cave inward. Good. Taking a 1-minute rest. We're going to repeat that all again. So we're starting off with our deadlifts, and we're remembering to tuck our chins. So when we come down, we're not looking forward and putting a strain on our spine. We're tucking that chin, keeping everything in a nice straight line so you're protecting your spine as you're doing this exercise. Ten more seconds. Here we go. Nice and strong. If you have to do them slower to make sure you're doing proper form, do that. Send those hips back, sit into those heels. Last one. Good. To the ground. 1 minute of banded glute bridges. You can do it. You should be feeling the resistance from the band for the entirety of the exercise. So make sure that your feet are wide enough apart. Whew, good. Taking a 1 minute rest, moving into our third and final superset. You're going to need the chair for this one, or your elevated surface. We're gonna do some hip thrusts. So you can do this with a band, without a band, it's totally up to you. I'm going to do it with a band and with one dumbbell. So I'm feeling the resistance on my band Same positioning with my legs like in the glute bridge. My mid back is on the chair and my legs are at a 90-degree angle. I'm coming down and then I'm thinking about making a J shape with my booty, if that makes any sense. So we're scooping the booty under, tucking the chin, and keeping our gaze looking forward. Hopefully that makes sense. Let's do it. Okay, dumbbell aside, our banded exercise this time is seated abductions. So you can do this on your elevated surface, or you can also do these on the ground lying down, totally up to you. Body is positioned a little bit forward. We're opening and closing the legs. Holy moly, this is gonna burn, but we're gonna do it. So when you're seated forward with your upper body, you're targeting more of those glutes, whereas if you're sitting up, you're using more of those outer thighs. You can do either or, totally up to you, but since this is a booty workout, I want to target as much of that booty as possible. All right, taking a 1 minute rest. I'm opting out of the booty band for my next hip thrust because holy moly, I'm feeling the burn. Okay, I'm gonna try to give a better explanation of these hip thrusts. I know a lot of people when we're doing hip thrusts, we're kind of just going through the motions and just making like a hinge with our body. Notice my upper body as I'm doing this. Now notice the difference when I'm doing it properly. My upper body doesn't move and I'm just hinging with my hips. That's very important. That's going to target your glutes rather than using your lower back. A lot of people can injure their lower back if you're doing this exercise improperly. Here we go. Really focus mind to muscle. Push those hips up as high as you can. Squeeze that booty as hard as you can. Good. All right, band on. Last minute, seated abductions. Actually, I lied. We still have 1 more minute of exercise after this, but last minute of this superset. Come on guys, 30 more seconds, you can do it. Good. All right, we're taking a 15-second rest. We are moving the chair out of the way, and we're just gonna do a quick little burnout because I know we all need a burnout after that, right? So we're gonna do some double pulse banded squats. If the band is too much, take the band off. Feel the resistance on those knees. Keep those knees pressing outward. Twenty more seconds. Keep that chest lifted. Last one. Ta-da! That is it, guys. Great job. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this intense weighted booty circuit. If you enjoyed this one, you want to see more like it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Leave me your feedback in the comments down below. Don't forget, if you are looking for structured workout programs designed by me, make sure to check out the MadFit app. You can download your 7-day free trial by clicking the link in the description. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications so you don't miss another video from me, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.